Well, time to go to the House of Ballads. Which isn't that far away. But I'm going to have to run around all the way here. I'd say it's about even, whether I go from Shieldring Keep or whether I go from here. So let's just start going. I'll probably cut this up a bit. Get to explore, go for a jog in the woods. There's a cave here, let's trigger this cave. Bloodstone Deep. I'm more than happy to let you live there, little guys, but I need passage. See, you won't let me through. Oh, jeez. Is that it? Ah, Fey Blades. Not gonna do much with Fey Blades either in this playthrough. But they are most advantageously used by a rogue. They can do quite a bit more damage than daggers, but can do a lot of the same things that daggers can do. Which makes them an interesting hybrid option. Oh, come on. What is it? Red Legion bandits, you guys are everywhere. There's a cave here, I want to trigger it. Yeah. So now, am I going the right direction? Yes, I'm almost there, actually. I don't even know what these things are. They're made mostly of wood. Not very good at looking around to detect enemies. Numbing scepters. Yeah, well, that was a waste of lockpicks. House of Ballads.
Proceed no farther, mortal. You are not one of our kind, and the seat of Sir Sagrel will never be occupied by one so mundane. Hallam the White prepares the contest, and he must not be interrupted at this our time of greatest need.
A Fey has been injured.
No doubt you speak of Illuvia, impetuous fool. I told her to avoid your settlement, to avoid Odaroth altogether. She never listened to my warnings. I will chastise her appropriately upon her return. It is a loss, yes, but not the first unexpected event in this telling. What happened?
Oh, I don't think it matters which one we say. We didn't really see who attacked her. We saved her from bandits.
Yes, I have noticed a growing number of humans in Dalentarth. It must be this war. I can't say I understand it. Oh, yes, your kind usually expects some form of trophy for good deeds. A bauble or prize? Perhaps another time. If you would be so kind as to deliver this message. We mean the people of Gorhart no ill will. They have nothing to fear from us.
Alright. Let's ask about the House of Ballads.
The House of Ballads is home to the Court of Enchantments, where our heroes congregate and train before performing the feats that made them legends. There are three main structures on the grounds. The Court of Enchantments itself features the Wall of Saga, which depicts the most noteworthy songs in our canon. The Hall of Accolades is where the finest Fae crafters offer their services. Trainers can be found in the Summer Sanctuary, where we go when seeking enlightenment.
What is this contest?
It is to fill an unoccupied seat in the House of Ballads. This is not a mortal concern. If Hallam learns I told you, he may see to it that I am banned from the telling.
Goodbye.
I should not be seen talking to you. It isn't good for my reputation.
I said goodbye.
Goodbye.
So Alyn Shir is here somewhere.
Excuse me.
Listen, all of you. As you've clearly heard, a rare vacancy has occurred in the House of Ballads. There has been an event, a great twist in the narrative of our kind. Sir Sagril has fallen. Sagril, slayer of Ozigan, defender of the crown of Haxi, has been defeated. A death in the House of Ballads gives an opportunity, a chance for one hero to join the ranks of the greatest champions in Fae-telling. Olain, Creth, Wenson the Bold. Do any of you, have the courage to pass the confirmation? If you do, your adventures will be sung to the heavens for all eternity.
We will deal with that later.
Glianal, I assure you it's an ancient codex, just like in the tales.
Intriguing. And why would such a thing be revealed to a child of dust?
And here I was beginning to think that you'd never show up. This is Glianal, lore master of the House of Ballads. Give the codex over to him, and he may have your answers.
This Fae can help me?
Lore Master Glianal has devoted centuries to the study of lore and ancient Fae stories. The codex you found isn't just any lore stone. Just talk to him, and I'm sure he'll be able to shed some light on the issue.
Alright, now what about you?
I'm a woman of many talents, and we're all taught that we must use our talents for the greatest good, right?
You speak in riddles.
Be on your way.
Yes, Mort. You must be Lady Shir's friend. She speaks very highly of you. An occasion rare enough to be worth recording in its own right. But let's see this codex.
Can you interpret this?
The fabled Codex of Destiny. When the Fate Weavers formed their order, our High King gave his own wisdom to assist them. To have such knowledge in your hands is a tremendous gift, but why did it reveal itself to you?
I don't know why it came to me.
Surely you have a part to play in some great tale. Perhaps you'll act as the chosen pawn or even the wisest fool. Few children of dust have ever had such an honor. Now, I can only make out some parts, but this is odd. The Codex speaks of an exception, a void, an end to the endless. This is simply too much. The High King would never pawn such absurdity off as wisdom.
I assure you it's real.
I'm sure you think it is. I fear you must have been taken in by a forgery. A perfectly created one, perhaps, but a forgery nonetheless. But this codex speaks of impossible things, changes to fate, death of the immortals, and other heresies. To ascribe these lies to the High King would be... I'm sorry, but I must ask you to take it away. I will have no part in these lies.
Are you sure the codex is fake?
Is there a meaning to it? Only its author could tell you. Do not bother me with such foolishness again.
Glianal spends his life cherishing old stories, but show him something truly new, and he dismisses it. Tragic.
What do we do now?
First of all, we ignore this fool. Most Fae aren't comfortable with change, and you are certainly something new. I'm afraid that only one person will really be able to help us with the Codex. The High King himself.
How am I supposed to meet him?
It will be difficult. His court is in the city of Issa. Very few mortals are permitted in its gardens. I do know one individual who can grant you permission to enter, but you'll have to meet him alone.
Who is it this time?
Nyralim is more of a what than a who. You'll understand when you meet him. With any luck, he'll be more favorably disposed to you than he is to me. He's bound to be curious at least. You'll find him in southeast Dalentar, at Caer Nyralim. Just head towards the giant tree and, well, you'll see.
Let's go.
You'll have to meet him on your own. I'd accompany you, but Nyralim and I have our disagreements.
Fair enough.
Good luck with Nyralim, and ignore anything he says about me.
Why, are you suggesting there might be a hint of scandal attached to you? Alright. Can we fast travel from here? Caer Nyralim is down here. We have to get there. We have to go through the Shi and Hakshi. Well, let's fast travel to Dyden Hill and then head south. There is I am doing a fair bit of traveling here because a lot of Amalur relies on
This here's Dyden Hill Village,
setting out and exploring and finding things. Is this the right way, right? Yes. Wait, what? Why does it show the icon behind me on the minimap? It shows it in that direction. And I'm trying to keep this more focused on the story and such, so it's inevitable that there are going to be some sections where I'm just going to be running from one location to the next. And the problem is, usually I like to, if I'm traveling to a new area, I generally like to show the travel. He glitched? I generally like to show the travel, so you can see exactly where I'm going. Instead of just making an edit and instantly you're teleported to a new area with no clue of how I got there. Never been a big fan of that. Okay, okay. We're gonna be fighting Jotun through here? Oh shit, this is the thing I avoided before. Sprites. A lot of sprites. No, this wasn't the same one that I avoided before. These are just sprites. These aren't that bad. They're annoying, but not that bad. I think I have to go... Yeah, I gotta go left here. Left? Yes. There are boggarts everywhere. And there are a whole bunch of quests that happen excuse me, whole bunch of quests that happen in Hakshi as well as the Shi. Oh, I could have gone up that little hill and through there. Oh, this is the camp.
Well now, looks like a nice cut of meat just fell into our laps. Welcome to the Traveller's Camp, Dove. So, I don't want to think you've stumbled on our camp by accident. Go on, ask. Ask to join our merry number.
Why should I join the Travelers?
Well, I've seen fist-sized rubies, living people made of vines, and I've even seen a Jotun cry. But this is a first. Why join? The Travellers are renowned rogues, thieves, and all-around good folk. If you live in the shadows, away from the law, we're for you. You want riches? We'll help you take them. You want fame? They'll sing songs of you forever. Want adventure? Look no further.
You paint an enticing picture, sir.
I thought by the look at you that you might. I've a good feeling about you, but some feelings count less around here than they should. I'll send you to the camp's leader, Krilgarin. She'll get you on your way.
And that's another faction quest, the Travelers. I'd forgotten about them. But we're going to stick to our purpose. Oh, that's right, I gotta fight a ton of sprites here in the Shi. This is a monastery, there's side quests in there. Oh, hello. Oh, you're sprite, aren't you? Okay, I'm cautious here. I think there's a blacksmith in there. Vorm Lodge. But let's stay on track for Nyralim. See, this is where I really wish they could have put some horses in the game that we could ride. And they were going to. Barghests, damn it. And they were going to in the sequel. Come on. Oh, gotcha! Gotta get the timing. You know what? I'm just gonna stay in the water. As long as I can. Because I think that's where we need to go, right there. There are sprites, I believe. Yep. Nice.